Namaste everybody, welcome to my channel Saral Chemistry. Today I am going to teach you the important numerical problems of class 8 science which are important for BLE examinations. These are the most probable and mostly repeated questions for BLE 2082. As per the request of my student that I have made this video, hope you'll like it, hope it will be helpful for you, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's begin our class. So we are going to do the numerical at first. A car start to move from rest. First of all, one number right given. A car start to move from rest means the initial velocity u is equal to 0 meter per second and the time period is 15 seconds. The time is 15 seconds. And the acceleration is given 2 meter per second square, and we have to find what? We have to find final velocity v is equal to what? And distance traveled by the body. Yes, is equal to what? So we know the formula. What do we know? We know the formula. We know B is equal to U plus AT. It is the first equation of motion. So U is 0 plus 2 into 15. So it becomes 30 meter per second. And next again, to find the distance, S is equal to U plus B upon 2 into T is our formula, and U is 0 plus B is 30 upon 2 into 15. So it means 15 into 15, that means altogether it is 15 and it is 15. So 15 into 15, 225 meter. In this way we can solve this numerical. So here I am going to do the another numerical. Two buses are moving in opposite direction. First of all, doing given, okay, one bus with velocity 20 meter per second, another with 10 meter per second. It means velocity of one bus, we can give the notation VA is equal to 20 meter per second, and velocity of another bus BB is equal to 10 meter per second. So relative velocity is what? VAB is equal to what? We know the formula. When buses are moving in opposite direction, so look at the question. Two buses are moving in opposite direction with velocity this and calculate its relative velocity. So opposite direction, BAB is equal to BA plus BB. In opposite direction we have to do plus, okay? So next, BA is 20 plus 10 is equal to 30 meter per second. That is how we can do. And then another, what is asking? Calculate relative velocity when bus move in same direction. When buses move in same direction, BAB is equal to BA minus BB. BA is 20 minus 10 is equal to 10 meter per second. Like this way we can do it. Okay. Now next question that we are going to do. This question. Here is given object with 500 Newton. 500 Newton, and what is given, so that is asking calculate effort. Now given load. This object is a load. Load L is equal to 500 Newton, and what is asking? Effort is asking. And the distance from fulcrum to load is called load distance. Load distance is equal to 2 meter, and the distance from effort to fulcrum, that is effort distance. ED is equal to 4 meter, and effort is asking here. Calculate effort means effort is asking. Effort E is equal to what? We know the principle of lever. What is the principle of lever? Effort into effort distance is equal to load into load distance. So while finding the effort, load is how much? Load is 500 Newton. 500 into load distance is 2 meter. That ED, that will move to the another side. Okay, the multiplication will change into division. So here will be 4 meter, 4. At last we can write the unit. Now 250 Newton is the correct answer. Now next, Newton. Now next question. Here is given this question, okay? Load is 1000 Newton. Effort is also given. Effort is 500 Newton. This one is effort. This is load, and the distance from load to fulcrum is load distance is equal to 2 meter. Effort distance is equal to 6 meter. And what is asking? YAM A is equal to what? BR is equal to what? And efficiency is equal to what? We know YAM A means mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is equal to load upon effort. So that load is 1000 Newton upon effort is 500 Newton. So answer is 2. It is the ratio of two loads. That's why it does not have unit. Now BR is velocity ratio. So its formula is effort distance upon load distance. Effort distance is how much? 6 meter, and load distance is 2 meter. Meter cancel, 6 upon 2, that is 3. Now efficiency is equal to YAM A upon BR into 100% is the formula. YAM A, the value of YAM A is 2. The value of YAM A is 2 and the BR is 3. So YAM A is 2 upon 3 into 100% is equal to how much percent? It is 66.66%. It is the efficiency. Okay. Next question. This one. So here is given, you can see a vessel. The vessel. And the depth of the liquid is also given. The depth of the liquid is also given. The depth of the liquid given. The depth of the liquid is given 10 meter. The density of the liquid is 1000 kg per meter cube. The density is 1000 kg per meter cube. It means it is the density of water. What it is? Density of water. Now, the unknown value that we don't know, the constant Acceleration due to gravity, G. Acceleration due to gravity, G, means that is 9.8 meter per second square. We know the formula of liquid pressure. Liquid pressure, P is equal to dg. Yes, that had to prove. It is had to prove. Okay. Now dg, d means density 1000, gravity 9.8 into height is 10, so it becomes 98,000 pascal. That is the pressure exerted by the liquid on the wall or bottom of the container. Now prove P is equal to dgs. Let us take a vessel first of all whose depth is h, density of the liquid is d, and its base is obtaining some area. So let's do some writing some language. Let us take a vessel containing water of depth h, density d, and area exerted by the base is A. Now pressure P is equal to force upon area is our formula. What is the formula? Pressure P is equal to F upon A. Okay, and we know that force means mass into acceleration due to gravity. We know, since force is equal to mass into gravity, okay, upon area as it is. And we know again mass means mass is equal to density into volume. That's why density into volume in place of mass, and gravity as it is, area as it is. Okay, and is equal to d, and volume means, okay, volume is equal to L into B into S. We can say L into B is equal to A, so A into S also we can write instead of B. So d into A into S into G as it is upon A. So A cancels. So here becomes dgh. So P is equal to dgh proved. Like this way we can prove this. Now next, here is given, what are the information given in the question? Calculate wavelength of the sound whose frequency is 50 Hz. Frequency F is equal to 50 Hz. And what is given? Speed of sound in air. Speed of sound in air, B is equal to 332 meter per second, and we have to find wavelength. Wavelength lambda is equal to what? We know the formula. B is equal to F into lambda. Okay, that is our formula. For finding the lambda, the F must goes to another side of the equal to sign. So the sign will change. Here is in multiply. There it will go in the numerator. Okay, here is in numerator. In another side, it will go in denominator. B upon F is equal to lambda. So the formula becomes lambda is equal to B upon F. Now place the value, or B means 332 upon F means 50 is equal to lambda. Therefore 332 divided by 50. 332 divided by 50 is how much? 6 point, lambda is equal to 6.64 meter, because the wavelength means it is a distance, so that the SI unit is meter. Like this way we can solve. Okay, the next question. Calculate the minimum and maximum Calculate the minimum and maximum wavelength. Calculate the minimum and maximum wavelength of the sound which can be heard by human ear. The question is very much twisted. So let's solve this question. Minimum and maximum wavelength that we have to find of the sound which can be heard by human ear. The sound which can be heard by human ear is, obviously it is an audible sound. What? Audible sound. And the frequency of the audible sound is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Okay? So, minimum frequency minimum is equal to 20 hertz. Maximum frequency of max is equal to 20,000 hertz. Okay? And the sound which can be heard by human ear, obviously it may be in the ear medium. If the value is not given, then you should know. Or if the value is given, so the speed of sound will become 332 meter per second. So, speed of sound in air, B is equal to 332 meter per second. Okay. Now, what is asking? Minimum wavelength, lambda minimum and maximum wavelength, lambda maximum. As you know, B is equal to F into lambda. That's why B upon F is equal to lambda. So, the lambda is inversely proportional to F. Okay? Lambda is inversely proportional to F. If lambda increases, frequency decreases. If lambda decreases, frequency increases. So, they has opposite relation. So, while doing the numerical, we know our formula is B is equal to F upon lambda, but we can write lambda is equal to B upon F also. So in the two times we have to write lambda is equal to B upon F. As I told you before, the lambda and F has inverse relation. So if we are finding lambda minimum, we have to use maximum frequency. If you are finding lambda maximum, we have to use minimum frequency. Let's place the value. B 332 upon 20,000 hertz. The answer will be 0.0166 meter. And for finding lambda maximum, 332 upon the minimum frequency is 20. That is 16.66 meter. Okay, 332 divided by 20, so that is 16.66 meter. Like this way we will get the answer. Now next question. In Sharmila house 4 bulbs. So given the number of item N is equal to 4. 4 bulbs are placed there, and each has a 1500 watt. The power is P is equal to 1500 watt. Okay, so the answer, the cost of electricity. For finding cost of electricity, we need to find electricity consumption. The unit of electricity consumption is kilowatt per kilowatt hour. Okay, the unit is kilowatt hour. That's why we have to change it into kilowatt. Now 1500 divided by 1000, it will change into kilowatt. It is 1.5 kilowatt. Now time is also given. Time T is equal to 6.5 hour. So as we already know, isn't it? So EC, electricity consumption, will come in kilowatt hour. So we have to change it into hour. If it is already in hour, no need to change. Put at, keep as it is. Okay. Now we know the formula. We know electricity consumption EC is equal to P into N into T, and the value is 1.5 into 4 into 6.5. So what is the value? 1.5 into 4 into 6.5. The value will be 39, and the unit of electricity consumption is kilowatt hour, or you can say unit also. Okay, after finding the electricity consumption, it is of 1 day only. What? It is of 1 day. If the question is asking total cost, total monthly cost, okay, total monthly cost. If the question is asking total monthly cost of electricity consumption, what will you do? You will do EC of month is equal to 39 into 30. So the answer will 39 into 30 means that is how much? 39 into 30, that is 1170 kilowatt hour, or you can say unit. Now the rate is given here. The rate of the electricity is given. It is how much? 8.50 per unit. It is 8.50 per unit. That is why rate is 8.50 per unit. So but here is 1170 unit. So what will be the total cost? Total cost is equal to EC of month into rate. Okay, so EC of month is how much? 1170 into rate is 8.50. The answer will be 1170 into 8.50, that is 9945 rupees. Like this way we will get the answer. So it's easy, right? Next question. Calculate the intensity of sound in an area of 5 meter per square. Area is given. What is given? Given area is given 5 meter square, and the power is given. Power is given 2 into 10 to power minus 4 watt. So we have to find what? Intensity. We have to find intensity. I is equal to what? We know the formula. What is the formula of intensity? I is equal to power upon area. Okay, the power is 2 into 10 power minus 4 upon how much? 5. Okay, 2 divided by 5, it is 0.4. Okay, so the answer will be 2 into 10 power minus 5 watt per meter square. It is the intensity. Next question. If the intensity is given watt per meter square, 2 into 10 power minus 5 intensity is given, the intensity of sound spreads out, an area is given, and time is given. We have to calculate energy. Intensity I is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 5 watt per meter square. Okay, area is given. Area A is equal to how much? 6 meter square, and time is given. Time T is given 1 second. We have to find energy. Energy is equal to what? Let's break down the formula. Intensity is equal to power upon area, right? And we know power is equal to energy upon time or not? Because power is equal to work upon time. Work and energy is the same thing. That's why energy upon time we can write. So I is equal to energy upon time into area. That is the formula. Okay, let's keep the formula here. We know I is equal to E upon T into A. Energy is given how much? No, it is asking. Yes, the question is asking about energy. To find out the energy, the values, the quantities of the denominator will move to the another side. They are in multiplication, so when they goes to another side, it will become multiply. Okay, they are in division. Here they are in division. When they goes to another side, there will be multiply. Okay, multiplication. I into T into A is equal to energy. So int E is equal to I into T into A. So intensity is 2 into 10 power minus 5. Time is 1 second. Area is 5 meter square. Okay, or 6 meter square. 6 meter square. So 12 into 10 power minus 5. 12 into 10 power minus 5. What? Joule. Joule is the energy. So hope you have liked the video. Okay, if you feel that it will be helpful for you, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.